Thank you all for coming out tonight. Michael Tolleson will be doing a live painting for you today, and then we will be raffling it at the end of the painting. Michael Tolleson is an autistic savant artist. He owns an art studio out of Kent, where he's a mentor and provides lessons to children with autism. In 2013, Michael had 14 pieces of his artwork featured in Dr. Tony Atwood's book. And in April of 2015 of this year, he'll be painting with Dr. Temple Grandin in Los Angeles, California. So, welcome, Michael.
Well, to say I've had an amazing life would be an understatement. I, like so many people my age that have autism, went through almost my entire life without even knowing. And that's very typical of someone who, I'm almost 60, of someone who basically felt a little out of step with everybody, but yet had no way of putting their finger on why. A few years ago, my partner was doing pastels and charcoals and asked for an art space. So I said, let's get to an art space. So when we got to art space, I said, why don't you try painting? He says, well, I don't know. And I said, well, I'll tell you what, if you paint, I'll paint. So here we are, two guys going through life thinking everything is just the way it should be, and we start to paint. And the first paintings come out, and they're great. I mean, not good, great. Then we started getting in galleries. Then they started to sell. My third painting I ever did sold for $4,100. Now, meanwhile, I'm thinking, this is okay, this is normal. But within that, there was a feeling that I'd been gifted. Something had come my way that was more than I am. And I realized that if you get a gift, you give a gift. So we discussed it, and we decided to reach out to a community of challenged individuals. Right next to us was a group that worked with autistic kids. So we thought, we saw Rain Man, we know what it's about, let's try it. So we started to work with some kids. Within our exposure with these kids, we suddenly realized that we were them. And we tested, and both of us had Asperger's. The paintings came faster and faster, and they were all good. I have been painting a little over 3 years. I've painted over 600 paintings. As you'll see, I paint them in less than an hour. And it's a wondrous gift. Autism has so many gifts if you embrace them. There's a light within us, and there's a light within anyone with autism. The question is, when will we find it, and will we recognize it, and will we nurture it? I'm not going to paint it. I'm a vessel. I hold a brush, and the autism paints. And it's a beautiful, pure light. And if you are a family dealing with autism, I'm going to tell you that the person with autism within your family has a light. Don't underestimate it. Recognize it, nurture it. Don't try to change it into anyone else's normal. The way I paint a tree is a tree to me. It's not anyone else's view of a tree. So if your child wants to paint a dinosaur, a tree, a mountain, recognize what they do and nurture it. Don't try to change it into something else. Instead, recognize what their interests are and help them along. I'm going to paint this, then we're going to talk about it, and then I'm going to open this up for questions and answers. So I'm going to ask them to play some music. Truthfully, a freight train can come through and it's not going to bother me. I'm going to be almost trance-like because the autism's going to take over. Did anyone time that?
15?
15?
So,
Damn, so long. I take in the feeling, and the feeling goes through me with the autism. And it looks like I know what I'm going to pick next. I don't. It just happens. And I don't know what a finished painting looks like. In fact, I got to turn around now and see what it looks like, because I don't know. Autism can be a gift. And I think so many of us that have to deal with the worst of some of the condition forget the best of some of the condition. And I'm here to show you the best. This is the part that has the hope. This is the part that has the light. And there's a light in every child. In fact, there's a light in every adult. I didn't find my light till I was in my 50s. Never give up. Never give up on the light. I've been very lucky. I'm getting a lot of recognition globally. And as I said, I'm going to, be in the Nokia Center in May. I'm going to be at a tribute to Temple Grandin. I'm going to be on a huge stage with thousands of people painting live. But I don't pass up the opportunity to do anything where some person, one person, may walk away with hope. That's all I'm asking. That's the only reason I'm at these events. And I want someone to go away and know that there is the best of autism. And sometimes it's hard to see, but I don't want any of you to give up hope. Because you're going to hear a lot of things. You're going to hear how you need to do this or do that, or maybe try this. And, well, also don't forget that that's a child. And there's so much within them that's so special. Never forget the special. This is the gift of autism. It's not me. I don't paint. I'm not an artist. The autism is. I don't want any of you to forget the gifts.